good! 33. Behold, how good!
How what?
How good!
How what?
How good!
This is a good thing right here, man. That's according to me. According to thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
Right, read on.
Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
How good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. There's no black on black crime over here. That's right. There's no abandoned families over here, man. You know? Right? And even if we're two different parts of the body, and even brothers disagree on the doctrine, says that brothers can't labor together.
Look at that.
As long as you believe that these are the children of God, as long as you keep the law, my brother. So you got different bodies, different sex. Up with Psalms 133. Somebody give me Psalms 133. Somebody else give me Romans 13 and 1.
Look it up.
Because one thing we're doing right now is showing unity. Right? There's the two different parts of the body of Yahweh. Right? We are the princes of the power. And we get our power from Yahweh.
That's right.
All praises to Yahweh. All praise. We praise one God. But we're thankful that the God gave us Hamashiach Yahweh, who is the sacrifice for you Negroes, man.
Look it up.
The sacrifice for you Latinos, man. The sacrifice for you Native Indians. So that's your only hope. Your only hope in this world. You so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American men. Your only hope in this world.
Look it up.
It's Yahweh. By Hashem Hamashiach Yahweh, man. And the brotherhood that keeps us together, man. Somebody give me Psalms 133.
The book of Psalms, chapter 1. 33. Behold, how good!
How what?
How good!
How what?
How good!
This is a good thing right here, man. Not according to me, according to thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
Right, read on.
Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
How good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. There's no black on black crime over here.
That's right.
There's no abandoning families over here, man.
Bring it out.
Right? And even if we're two different parts of the body, and even brothers disagree on the doctrine, who says that brothers can't labor together?
Bring it out.
As long as you believe that these are the chosen people of God, as long as you believe in keeping the law, you my brother.
That's right.
You my brother. So you got different bodies and different sex, different parts of the body of Yahweh coming together. Coming together. And showing you that repent, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's right.
This is a miracle right here, man. From the summit last week all the way to the unity camp this week, man. Nothing but so-called black love, man.
Bring it out.
Black unity, man. Not one fight, not one shootout, not one stabbing. You go out to these clubs for this damn weekend, what you gonna get? You're gonna get a woman getting raped on live. Come on now. You get Negroes fighting each other, man. You're gonna get sisters vexing each other, say, "Oh, my hair better than hers." You can get a whole bunch of envy and strife, man, because they're not living according to the laws of the Most High, man. That's why it's beautiful. That's why it's pleasant. That's why it's good for brothers to dwell together in unity, man. How do we unite? How do we unite as a people, man? You unite through the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. And the faith of the Hamashiach Yahweh, that he's going to bring it all together. He's going to pick up the missing parts, man. All we got to do is practice. What Iverson said, you talking practice? Yeah, practice, man. Rehearse the righteous acts, man. That's why Iverson didn't get no damn ring, man. Right? And you Negroes don't want to practice these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. So thus saith the Lord, y'all got to come together, man.
Bring it out.
Y'all got to come together. Y'all got to at least put in the effort to come together, man.
Teach up.
You got a question?
Yeah. Can you tell me something about the history of the original man before tectonic plate shifting, before ocean floor spreading, when the earth was just one big landmass? They called it Pangea.
Hold on one second, brother. Right, doctor. Let me get Romans 13:1 right quick.
Book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 1. let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
It said, let all souls be subject to the higher powers, man. We're not talking about Esau's authority.
Right.
Because why did Moses slay an Egyptian?
Bring it out.
Why did the Maccabees, right, fight against the Roman occupation?
Bring it out.
So when it says hold subject to the higher authorities, what is he talking about? He's talking about your elders in this Bible.
That's right.
He's talking about the law, statutes, and commandments. Because as long as you following these laws, Esau laws ain't gonna bother you.
Bring it out.
The so-called white man laws ain't gonna bother you, because where did he get his laws from?
That's right.
That's why he call it a judicial system. He calls it a judicial system because he got it from the Jews. You understand? So as long as you follow these laws, you oversee his laws, man. Hey, brother. Now, what you saying, the tectonic plates and stuff like that, that's stuff that the white man is saying. The tectonic plates, and then the natives got over here through the Barren Strait.
That's right.
You know what you say, sister? We the real Jews.
Real Jews.
That's right. People don't wake it up, man. And then she need to get up out the pants and get up out of city.
Right.
She gotta keep the commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? But at least how people start to know. And this is what I say about that. The tectonic plates in the whole world used to be one at one time, man. Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 25. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men.
Because what?
Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men.
We gotta go back to what the Most High says, man. Because the so-called white man doesn't come up with his weird science and tell y'all to believe in this and believe in that and believe in what I say. No, we gotta believe what the Most High say, man.
That's right.
When you read the book of Genesis, the Most High part of the lands. It wasn't no big tectonic plates, man. It wasn't no the shifting in the earth and the Most High part of the lands. He parted the waters. He made the stars in the firmament. He made the sun. He made the grass grow. He made the bugs come out. And then he made man off the dust of the ground. That's how it went, man. Wasn't no shifting in the tectonic plates. How could the tectonic plates ain't still shifting? How could the lands ain't coming back together?
Right.
They're supposed to go around the round globe and come back together, right? How come it ain't happened yet? You understand?
See who go, yeah, and do it to the end, Because it's easy to put the fringes on. It's easy to do that, man. That's washing the outside of the cup. Matter of fact, give me that in Matthew 23, verse 26.
Bring it out.
It's easy to do that, man. And we got to deal with those trying matters, man. Forgiveness, forgiving each other, loving each other, being there for each other, man. Go ahead and bring that out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 48 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver.
But not with silver. You get refined, but not with silver. Come on.
I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
And we was chosen in that furnace, man. That's how you get tried. Once H.O.I reached the age of 30, the first thing, once he came out of that water from the baptism, the first thing he did with the Holy Spirit sent him into the wilderness to get tried, man. That was the first step. Everything that the Most High is going to use, he got to try it first. It got to be tested first. That's what reprobate is, man. It's somebody who's unproven, who hadn't been tested, who failed, who flunked the test.
Bring it out.
A lot of us is going to be tested. It's going to be trying times, man. Because it's going to be real out here. And we got to see who the Most High's got to see who really for it, man.
Right.
Right? And those who go through it, they going to be chosen through that furnace, man.
Bring it out.
Those who don't melt in that furnace, don't melt in that heat, don't melt in this oppression. Those who going to, how you doing, bro? You know your nationality according to the Bible? Sure you do. What's your nationality? And new? Where you get that from?
From the gods. He said I was bred from a total universe to deal with the seven, so I live in an apartment, I come in all humbleness. I don't mean nothing against none of one of y'all brothers, and I come in total submission. Truly the God know who he is, because he had to travel the universe to get there.
Do you believe in the scriptures? Do you believe in the Bible?
It's the most divine. It came from many scriptures. Of course I do. If I do not, I can stand.
All right. Do you believe your ancestors came here on slave ships?
No, sir, I do not.
You do not.
I believe they came on spaceships.
You believe
But
your
not
ancestors
slave
on spaceships? Do you
Yes,
know
sir.
that the scripture talks about chariots?
Yes, sir, they do. If you go in Ezekiel, they'll tell you that too.
That's what we talking about.
Yes, sir. So I wasn't here. I just came up. So I apologize. I don't mean to be disturbed.
No. This is what we dealing with. So you saying your people? You saying that this didn't happen?
I hold it. I got it.
I can't say it didn't happen. It was for in the formula formalities of what you asking me. How did it happen? For me to agree or disagree, sir.
Right. So do you agree that it happened to a certain people?
What are you asking me? I don't understand.
Do you agree that slavery, that a certain group of people were brought here on slave ships?
I can see that.
You can see that.
But I can't. Okay. I can believe that as well.
All right. Give me. Watch this. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Give me 48.
Look it out! Look it out!
Let me see if you believe this. 28 verse what? 48.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 48. And therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Right. Believe you have enemies?
Yes, sir. Because I understand I deal with God with seven. So I deal with my heaven and hell as one. How I do it with my chakras. And I deal with every gland is understandable.
How that's been working for you, dealing with the chakras?
It does. It does good because I have to understand who I am, because if I don't understand me,
and who are you?
A God. Actually, I'm more of a stone. And you see my physical, I'm nothing. So I had to understand my spiritual God.
So you got to understand your spiritual.
The wisdom.
Right. So your spiritual telling, what that spiritual telling you about
it's
the
telling me that I need to free myself, that I'm in a system.
Bring it up.
That I'm in a system.
What is it telling you about the cigarettes that you smoke?
That they say I should stop doing a lot of things, but I cannot see the righteousness of the goddess to even meet God until I understand I need to be humble to myself, God. That's what it's telling me.
Yeah, you're going to have to humble down. Watch this right here. Deuteronomy 28, 48.
Teach him out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 48.
Come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
You're going to have to serve your enemies in hunger. You want food, you got to get it from your enemies. You want water, you see them water towers that's throughout the city? Your enemies own those water towers. Your enemy sends you a water bill. Right, keep going.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, come on.
And in nakedness.
Your clothes you got to get from your enemy, come on.
And in want of all things.
You want a marriage license, you got to get it from your enemy. You want to die, you got to get a death certificate from your enemy. You see what I'm saying? You want a fishing license, you got to get it from your enemy. You want to leave this country, you got to get it from your enemy. So in all things, you want to serve your enemies. You believe that?
So y'all brothers support. But guess what? I have to stay informed on which world I want to deal with.
Which world are you dealing with?
I understand that my president I love. Well, a lot of people would not say that. Why they wouldn't say that? Because they don't understand how to come aside of their unrighteousness to be righteousness. See, if you about gold and jewels, excuse me, sir, and my president about jewels and gold, guess what? We're going to get us some stones. Because see, not everybody black you see is a stone. But we had house niggas and porch monkeys. So they don't make them a stone because they were black like you and I. But we know our nine either. They don't know about it. Right. They gases. So when we teach them, they're going to still run off. They want to go into the master.
Look at Isaiah.
Watch the script come out.
Look at Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government shall be upon his shoulder.
And the government, like we just bring it out, being a citizen of the kingdom. The government of the kingdom is upon his shoulders. This is our constitution. We got to live by these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is our righteousness. We ain't dealing with no other spirituality or because the chakras and all that. We're not dealing with
authority. In the word it says
you gotta respect. So who's your authority?
Right. God.
Who's your God?
Okay, now you ask me, what plantation you coming from, sir?
But what plantation you coming from?
I answer your question.
Who you do the work for?
Ain't news.
Who you sewing for?
All the ain't news being.
I know, so we not dealing with that.
The gods.
Right. We don't deal with that. I know.
You don't deal with the Anunnaki?
We don't deal with the Anunnaki. Nah.
Why not?
Because that's not in the scriptures.
Yes, it is.
That was put
Go
in
to
like
Genesis,
the NIV.
Sir. Go to
that's
Genesis.
not in the King James.
Sir,
it's not in the King James. Nah, it wasn't there. They put it in later to talk about great men or renowned men.
Well, we got the whole time.
But Anunnaki ain't talking about that, man.
Put Atlanta on the map. It's the same thing that put, what was it, the Black Wall Street. That same Black Wall Street was them cleaving to that same city, just like this.
Bring it out.
Cleaving to our brothers and sisters right now. To our talents and our skills, our money, you know what I'm saying, the banking system, all that stuff was set up around here. And they set it up over there and they destroyed it. Because they just nothing but haters. The right man ain't nothing but haters. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Daniel 7:18.
Daniel, chapter 7, verse 18.
Bring it up.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Forever, even forever
He's gonna
and
possess
ever.
the kingdom forever. But you gotta come back to the law, statutes, and commandments in the first place. He says you gotta show that loyalty to him. If you ain't willing to show that loyalty, why is he gonna sit here and stab your back?
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? He says, I'll give you that kingdom, but you gotta earn it. But the way I see it right now, this is the kingdom growing right here. All these brothers listening right now. This is spiritual.
I be sometimes confounded looking at white people like, how the hell did these people conquer us? This has to be God. This has to be a spiritual battle.
Look it out.
Because I'm looking at them, ain't no way they can touch me. Ain't no way in hell they can touch me, man. So this got to be a work of God. Keep reading.
The servant of God, because we have sinned against him, and he has confirmed his word.
And he confirmed his word. This is confirmation. Look around. Look at hot Atlanta. Look at the madness. This is confirmation that God has did what he said he would do. Go ahead.
Which he spake against us,
Which he spake against us. Go ahead.
and against our judges that judged us,
Keep going. Finish going.
by bringing upon us a great evil.
He brought upon us this great evil. So anybody who has a problem with somebody, like the Bible say, man, you got to go to that man one-on-one. So us as a nation, we need to come to God one-on-one and try to rectify this problem that he has with us. But the best thing about it, he already gave us a mediator. Christ is already waiting on us. We have to get right. Bring it up. Keep going.
For under the whole heaven
For under the whole heavens, go ahead.
has not been done as has been done upon Jerusalem.
So under the whole heavens has not been done upon Jerusalem. Basically, nobody in the earth has went through what the Israelite has went through. That's how we know we're the children of God. So bring out Deuteronomy 32 or something.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old.
Remember the days of old. Go ahead.
Consider the years of many generations.
And consider your history, Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
Ask thy father, and he will show thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee.
And you got the elders out here now. You got the elder Sarapar out here. Ask him. He will tell you the truth. Ask the elder Alazar. He will tell you the truth. Go ahead.